T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You were on before the video was over.
What's up, bro? How are you?
Fantastic, man.
Did you trigger finger today? Sorry.
What's
up? What's up? Good morning.
Everything.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
Good evening. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good stuff. All right. We've got people loading up on stars this morning. Mrs. Jackie Pippins kicked it off with 500 stars.
I saw Diamond Jackie Pippins logging in here early today.
Yes, she
Who's in
is.
charge. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, we got Dynamic Debbie Reeves, who sent 100 stars.
All right. Kicking off
Nice.
the stars early. I see Diamond Sam Bean.
Yay.
Oh, tell me some what's up, Toonies. Oh my God.
He's the one that
Started
gave us
that madness and will not let it go. I'll let it go.
All right. Kathleen Alani from Trinidad and Tobago sent 400 stars. We got a stars party going.
There you go. Stars party going. It's about to begin over on Facebook. Meanwhile, in Zoom land, good morning, Michelle Jacobs from Chicago.
Nice.
And Joyce Lambert from Maryland.
O.C. Williams sent 50 stars. She's from Indianapolis.
Nice. Monica from Budapest. What's happening? See you out there.
Yes.
Jason
Monica.
Henry from Colorado.
Forrest Anthony Knight, 50 stars. Beverly Smith, 500 stars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damien from Pennsylvania. Welcome.
Deborah Reeves, 50 stars, another 50.
Very nice. Jean Felix
Yeah.
from France.
Lutricia Black says, love the commercials and recaps from previous events.
Yes.
It's working. So 200 stars she sent for that.
Nola Bailey from Spring, Texas, right up the street. What's happening, Nola?
Yeah. Stephanie Smith Polomir, 500 stars.
Michelle Darling from Sarasota, Florida. Good morning. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Stacey
Tony
Hughes.
Shaw from North Kagalaka.
Stacey Hughes, there's something to be grateful for every day. Sent 50 stars and 107-week streak.
You know, probably some of our family from other countries probably think there's a place in America called North Kakalaka because of us.
They probably do.
Daniel Anderson from London, United Kingdom. What's up, bro?
Twana McCollum, 50 stars. Leonard Malley, Good Morning Flight School from Southfield, Michigan, 500 stars.
Maria
Hey.
Ramos says, happy birthday to Raul Castillo from Dallas. Happy
Robin
birthday.
Leatherby, 1,000 stars. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you, Robin.
Yeah. Bart Bartlett,
Audio
200 stars.
Madardi from the UK. Ashleen Croskery from Ireland. What's up, Ashleen?
All right. Brian Waite, 50 stars. Charles Dean, 1,000 stars.
Are you new, Ashleen? I don't think I've seen that name before. So welcome if it's your first time. Jeremy Romany from Trinidad and Tobago.
Dr. Latrice Legendaire, she always sends 1,000 stars.
Very nice.
Every note, maybe. Yeah.
Ms. Cookies Evolution from Boogie Down, Bronx, New York.
I saw that. They're into it. Kimaya Vassar, good morning from Chicago, 50 stars.
Yes.
Hey, Melissa Duquesne from St. Lucia, she sent 50 stars.
What's up, Melissa? Kyle Wells from Lebanon, Tennessee. What's up? How are you?
Nice.
Dynamic Debbie Reeves from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Rochelle Campbell Shields, I think, 200 stars.
We got Kendrick Benson from H-Town, Texas on, and Tim Lambert from D-Town, Texas. Two flight school veterans.
Nice. Cool. So Monica from Budapest sent 200 stars.
Way to go.
Look at you, Monica.
Way to go. We got Diamond Luis Ventura online. Good morning, sir.
Joe Harris sent 500 stars, 109-week streak.
Awesome. We got our diamonds on. We got big diamond training today with new blue diamond. We got to stop saying new because he's not new anymore.
No.
But rock star blue diamond, Darrin. Gibson,
there we go.
in the house today.
Switch it over to rock star.
Yes, sir. All right.
Right, we ready to rock and roll? Let's do this. Let's do this.
Let's set all our good mornings and good afternoons and good evenings. Let's do this training thing. Okay.
This training thing.
And I'm doing it all natural today.
What?
I am doing the training all natural today. Because as you know, we are moving. And my house is packed. And the over enthusiastic packing people, who shall remain nameless, have literally packed everything and left hardly anything that you need for the 2 weeks since they packed. So upstairs, there is a coffee pot. There is coffee, but there is not a coffee mug to be found.
So just drink it out of the coffee pot.
I'm like, am I supposed to hold it in my hot little hands? So, I mean, I started the process and then I realized, okay, this is not going to go well.
Yeah, no,
so,
it's not going to go well. But you can
somewhere in the middle of this broadcast, I'm going to order DoorDash.
Just pour your cream and your sugar and all of that into
pour it in my mouth and just pour all the ingredients.
No, put it into the coffee pot and then just drink out of the coffee pot.
Yeah. It's going to be hard living the rest of my life without a mouth.
Okay. All right, let's rock and roll. Yeah,
all right,
dude,
let's do this.
Dude, so you got the best packers in the world.
Overly enthusiastic.
That's what you calling it? Okay.
That's what I'm calling it. Overly enthusiastic. Okay.
Disclaimer time.
All right, disclaimer. So
they should have given you their disclaimer that they're going to pack everything.
Exactly, like, hey, grab what you need, bro. Because it's not, if you're not holding on to it, it's going in a box. All right, so here's the thing with Ibüümerang, an incredible opportunity, and we are going to talk about money today. I'm going to tell you that it's going to happen, right? Because we're going to talk about Elevate, we're going to talk about Accelerate, and we've got Blue Diamond Darrin Gibson going to show you how he and his team are crushing it right now. But one thing that we can't do, is guarantee how much money you are going to make, right? Everybody can, but everybody won't. Why? Because some people are going to do a lot and make a lot. Some are going to do a little and make a little. And say with me, some are going to do absolutely nothing and make absolutely nothing. Who determines that? You, the man or the woman, looking back at you when you brush your teeth in the morning. I was going to say make your coffee, but there's typically not a mirror, so you're not looking back at yourself. So you got to ask yourself how much money you're going to make, because it's going to be tied to how much work you're going to do. And you're the only person who can answer that question. So that's our disclaimer. Sticking to it. And make sure you use the disclaimer every time you do a training or a meeting.
Dr. Latrice says,
hopefully you didn't pack your toothbrush. No. No, Peter. I have my toothbrush. I'm not on here with a stinky mouth. No, ma'am.
Yep. Dr. Latrice says, love no guarantees, no limits. Nice.
That's right. Limitless.
She's on brand.
That's right.
All right. Good deal. Hey, plan for success with the flight plan calendar. English, Spanish, French, every language that you can think of. So, but not Czech. Not yet. Not yet with Czech. All right. Good deal. But you know what? Here's the one thing that I love that you said. You can write a blank check to yourself with this flight plan calendar. So the flight plan calendar is necessary. And so we also went over it on Lifeline and three-way calls. Okay. So on Lifeline and three-way calls, when you're on that call and you're doing that Lifeline with your upline and your sponsor or whoever it is in your upline that you're doing that call with, they're going to ask, do you have a flight plan calendar for Mr. T. Gray? And you're going to say, if you don't have a flight plan calendar. And then they're gonna embarrass you, say, why don't you have flight plan calendars? So get your flight plan calendars, $25. Make it happen, folks. Get five, because you never know when a lot of folks are going to be coming onto your team. So good deal. And you know, the other thing too is when you do give that flight plan calendar to that person, you need to get that $25 back from them. Okay. They will pay for that calendar and then you replenish your supply. Cool. You're on mute. You're on mute.
There's a lot going on here, bro. Like, you would just not believe what's happening. So, you know, the bark and everything is just crazy. So anyway, I was all excited saying, superstar achievers. That's right. Congratulations to you, star achievers and superstar achievers. Those of you who really grasp and understand how important this program is for your business. Yeah. So the updated lists are on iboomhub.com. And every once in a while, we do miss a name. No problem. Let customer support know, and we will fix it. But yes, iboomhub.com/star-achievers.
Nice. Good stuff. Oh, and we got the Superstar Power promo. So this is for our 2 top Superstar Achievers and our 2 top enrollers. How do you qualify? Be a Star Achiever 4 times in a row, back to back to back to back. And then it's the folks with the 2 most frontline Star Achievers. It's the 2 Superstar Achievers with the most frontline Star Achievers. Also, the other way you can do it is you can be a top enroller. And you know what? We've got a top enroller that we're going to be highlighting this week on Business for Home. Watch for it. Watch for it. Now, what's this top enroller get? They were featured on Top Gun Spotlight. They are featured on the iBoom Hub blog, and they will be featured in Business for Home, which is typically reserved for diamonds and above. So we had Mr. Gibson on there. We had Jake Parton on there. They are new diamonds, and Darrin's a blue diamond. So it's not just diamonds, it's diamonds and above. So what are we doing? We are going to highlight her, and you guys, the ones that are on her team, can say and point to it and say, hey, let me send you a link. This lady has been, I gave it away. This lady is in Business for Home. She is my mentor. She is my coach. She is awesome, and she is going to show you what it is that we're doing and show you why it is that she is one of the top achievers in this company. So that's going to be awesome, and you'll see it. You'll see it soon.
All right. This is super exciting. We announced this last week, and I want to know in the chats how many of you guys have gone and experienced the new ambassador journey. So our incredible marketing team, specifically led by project owner Mayasa Al-Badri, also known as the evil slave driver, made this project happen here, right? So what this is for brand new people. Your brand new folks don't have to get lost. See, here's the thing. In the book by Tim Collins, Good to Great, he did an analysis of different companies in the same industry where some of the companies got stuck at good and some of the companies actually went on to be great. What was the difference between the good companies and the great companies? Here's what it was. The good companies were people dependent. The great companies were systems dependent. What's going to be the difference between the people in Ibüümerang who have a good business and the people who have a great business? Well, I'll tell you, the ones with a good business are going to be people dependent, personality driven, maybe by a leader. But the ones with a great business are going to be what? Systems dependent. They're going to be system dependent. And so what we did to help you as part of your system is we put together the new ambassador journey. So now as new people join your team, one of their first assignments has got to be complete the new ambassador journey. Go through it. It's going to cover so many things that now you don't have to cover.
Sounds like Zeus is excited about it.
Zeus is excited because Zeus is going through the new ambassador journey for little dogs. It's crazy. Zeus, mind your business. So in any event, it's fun. Is there another slide behind this one?
Yes, sir.
Is it about the new ambassador journey?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So when you complete it, you earn 25 free boomerangs. All you got to do is email your course certificate that you get when you finish it to support. They'll add the boomerangs to your account. But it's fun. It's cool. It's got videos, worksheets, whatever, blah, 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 for your brand new people to get in the game. All right. So make this part of your system and watch how your business is going to get stickier and people are going to stay longer and feel much better about the decision they made to join your team.
Vivian Everett says, love the ambassador journey for doggies.
Yes, absolutely. He didn't finish it though, because it includes no barking during flight school. And
yeah, that's true. He missed that. That was one lesson that he missed. All right, cool. All right, Elevate 2.0. I am just beside myself excited because I get to see what they're doing behind the scenes. This new platform. So I opened it up for May the other day and she was like, oh, whoa. She was like, wow, this is what is this? And so Elevate 2.0 is going to be off the charts, incredible. So we're moving to a fully interactive and live educational platform. So it's a combination of education, community, experience, okay? Not experience in the sense of book smart, but experiences in the sense of it's a new experience, and technology drives all of it home.
And there'll be some live experiences too.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You got this slide?
Sure. So one of the biggest things that we are elevating is the education itself. So Elevate so far has been about Forex education, right? Training foreign exchange, learning how to trade foreign currencies, and people are doing exceptionally well. You want to know? Ask Kendrick Benson, ask, LaTanya Johnson, ask so many of these other folks who are doing well. But guess what? We're now going to teach you how to trade cryptocurrency, right? How to make money, whether the cryptocurrency markets are going up or going down. You're going to learn exactly how to do that. How many of you have started to hear about Web 3.0? How many of you started to hear about the metaverse? What we're going to do is we're going to show you how to not get left behind like your grandma, right? We're going to teach you so that you can stay up to speed and you can capitalize on these new technologies. Look at Mark shaking his head, right? And NFTs. That's right. Absolutely. Right. It's not NFT does not stand for no fooling around, T Gray. It stands for non-fungible tokens, and it's a new thing where you can make some money if you know what you're doing, and you're gonna not only learn how to participate, but you're gonna also have the opportunity to participate in new emerging NFT projects. Get in early. So we're elevating the education with Elevate.
Don't let grandma, don't get left behind like grandma.
Don't get left behind like grandma and have like a flip phone with big buttons on it. Talking about what the interwebs.
All right, we have 6 expert educators, and these guys are incredible. We have 6 Forex educators. We've got, I can't name them all, but I know 2 of them. Aaron Lockhart, and who is it? E-Money?
G-Money.
G-Money. G-Money. G-Money.
Yeah.
So these guys and girls are incredible. We've got them. We've got the educators that make it happen every day. So they are experts in Forex. We are expanding it to 6 more educators with crypto. So they're going to tell you how to make money going up, and they're going to tell you how to make money when the market goes down. Who's making money when the market's going down? They are.
Right.
So I don't know how much money they are making right now, but crypto's dropping like a rock.
Right.
So they're making tons of money. So, and that's a disclaimer. That's a disclaimer. That's a disclaimer moment. And we also, disclaimer. So also we're going to have women's workshops. So women think different than men, right? They're patient. They don't like to break things. So the women are going to be trained by a female educator, and she's going to lead the charge with the ladies, just like Six Figure Chicks. It's being led by Jayla and Jackie. All right. And then we've got live trading events worldwide led by expert traders. And we're going to be doing these experiences, travel and trade experiences around the world.
That's right. I love it. I love it. You have gamification, which means you get points, you get badges for completing different things. Super cool. Access to trading tools and resources, and an interactive calendar so that you can see all the classes, when they're going to be, in the best way.
Yep. Jack like that.
You know what? I give up. I give up today.
All right. All right. And then the platform. This is what I was talking about. When I opened up the platform for Meg, she went, oh, wow. And it's got an interactive social environment. We're going to do away with Discord. We don't need Discord. We've got our own environment. Social, interactive community hub. This is incredible. It's got forums and groups and everything. You guys are going to be so thrilled that we're moving to this new platform. I am, dude. I'm beside myself. Yeah, it's cool. All right. Is everybody ready to elevate to the next level?
Yes, let's do it. I'm excited about it. We're almost done. We're doing we're powering away on the tech work. I think we're almost there.
All right, cool. Now, here's what you need to do. You've got to contact everybody that has dropped out or got busy or dropped out when we were having issues, and bring them back. Welcome them back to the Ibüümerang family fold. Okay, so how do they do that? So it's going to run through the end of July. You've got to pay just 1 month. So what do they pay, T. Gray?
Their subscription for IGO or Elevate, $99.99 or $99.95. But Mark, I just want to tackle this just a little bit more. Okay.
Okay.
Listen, these folks loved Ibüümerang at one point in time to the point where they got started, right? Elevate 2.0 really elevates what Ibüümerang is all about. So what we want to do is give them a chance. All right. Give them a chance to get back on the boat, get back on the train, and enjoy this incredibly good product and the direction that our company is going in, the success that we're creating. I mean, if you want to really understand what this is about, ask any of our diamonds. Ask brand new diamond Jake Barton. Ask the Schmeckhow brothers. Ask Darrin Gibson. Ask Desi. Ask any of these diamonds. Luis Ventura and Daniel Camaro and Cesar Munoz just came from spending some time with Holton Bugs himself and getting a download of the vision of where this is going and the type of success that our visionary CEO leader wants to see people in the Ibüümerang family enjoying. And that's why we're doing this. So if you have people on your team who faded out for whatever their reasons, we're just giving them an invitation to come back. Now, this invitation is not forever. How long is it? Do we have another slide on this one? It's not open forever. It expires. We don't have another slide?
No. Yeah, we do.
Here we go.
It expires.
Welcome back is over when?
July 31st.
July 31. That's it. Doors close July 31. All right. And after that, after they come back after that, they got to sign up again. They got to go to the bottom, all that kind of cool stuff.
Okay.
So let's talk about this next slide here.
Yeah. So hold on a second now. There's a question in the chat.
What's that?
When is Elevate 2.0 available for us to use?
We're still working on it, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, I don't want to say hopefully, we're very, very close to turning it on. It should be turned on sometime in July, okay? But that's off topic, Samoji. We're talking about this, all right? So stay with me here, okay? So what we're talking about is the welcome back so that these folks can come back. Now, if you wait until it's up, you know, that's how some people do it, right? But I'll tell you how the pros do it. I'll tell you how Jackie Pippins, Jackie Pippins does it, how she wins. She's getting them back now, right? Tell them, hey, go ahead and get on now. Here, this is what's about to go down. So now here's what's going to happen. Obviously, Elevate 2.0, the value proposition is significantly greater than what you've got right now. It's kind of like maybe you were driving a Toyota Camry and you were paying a lease note of, let's say, $300 a month. And now you get a Mercedes-Benz. Guess what? The lease note is not going to still be $300 a month. It's going to go up, right? And so same thing here. The current price for ambassadors and customers for Elevate is $99.99 for ambassadors, $129.99 for customers, okay? We have to raise this price. We have to, because the value is so much greater. Now, we're not going to raise it to where it really should be, but we are going to raise it to $199.99 a month for ambassadors and $229.99 a month for customers, because this is some serious education, serious value, serious community. And you heard in the pre-video the type of income that some people are making, right? Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. So here's what we're going to do. For the people who are already customers, we are going to grandfather them at a lower increase, okay? So if you're at $99.99, your commission, I'm sorry, your subscription is not going to go to $199.99. It's going to stop at $149.99 and stay there for a year. All right, we're going to take you halfway. Same thing with customers. We're not going to go from $129.99 straight to $229.99. We're going to allow existing customers to go from $129.99 to $179.99. Okay, you guys see what we're doing here? We're honoring our existing ambassadors who are on Elevate and our existing Elevate customers with a lower increase as a thank you for being our customers. Okay. Now this all goes into effect on August 1. So we want to encourage you guys to get the folks on welcome back so that they can get the lesser increase. Okay?
All right. So
now, Tim says after a year, yes, after a year, everybody's going to go to the full price.
yeah. Now, if they sign up on August 1st, what's their price?
$199.99 and $229.99 if it's a customer.
That's it. Cool.
Okay.
So I am looking on my other screen at one of the top Forex programs in the market. Okay. Here's what they're charging to enroll: over $300 to enroll, and then $274 a month.
Mm-hmm.
$274 a month. Our customers aren't even paying that at full price. So chew on that for a minute. All right. So that's why it's so important.
Right.
Bring these people back. Get them in. All right. Good deal. Are we good? We ready to rock?
Let's rock and roll. Let's keep it popping.
Okay. Here we go. Sugar Land, Texas. Miss Jackie Pippin. Who we got? Miss Tawana, Houston. Sugar Land's never going to be the same.
Never.
All right.
Never.
Good deal. Yeah. And you know, Jackie is on a roll. She is driving hard this month. She has been, where's she been? Let's see, Tennessee. Has she been to Tennessee? Yep. And she's been to Maryland. And now she's coming to Texas. So she is on a roll. Good stuff. Thank you, Miss Pippins. Thank you, Miss Tawana Houston. All right, good deal. 3 cities, 3 events.
Yep.
It's called the Elevate Tour.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
You got your CEO and founder, Holton Buggs, your Black Diamond ambassador, Johnny Wimbrey, and these guys are going to be in Australia, the land down under. Why? Because that's where our new partner is from. So we're going to go let all the folks who are part of that know what's going on, which creates an opportunity for people like Sandy Harris, Amit Palasi. Who else do we have down there? Lacey. Who else? Who else is down there? I know Christopher
Leon James,
Hawaii, but he's got a team down there. Who else?
Leon James,
who's been
Carl Larson,
super student.
Carl Larson.
Yeah. So you guys want to definitely take advantage of this. I mean, we've never done an event in Australia. Now you're going to have your CEO and your top Black Diamond down there doing an event. Now these are free. These events on this screen are free. These are like introductory kind of warm-up events, right? You got Gold Coast on the 12th, Sydney on the 14th, Melbourne on the 15th, all leading up to a major training event on the 16th in Melbourne, Australia. 9 to 5, you got Holton Buggs. You got Johnny Wimbrey, right? You got these educators that are right there in Australia. And this event is insane. So you got VIP tickets for $199. There are 3 left. Am I correct?
Yes, 3 left.
Get those tickets. Whoever's listening to me. Bart, you got guests committed for the Aussie tour. There's 3 VIP tickets left.
That's going to be gone.
Right. We're not going to add more.
You know what? And here's what they get. They get special seating. They get a shirt. They get a hat. They get it all. And they get access to the VIP party after.
That's right. That's right. And then you have the general admission tickets are $149. So lock that down, folks. Get that. This is going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing event.
All right. You know what I just heard?
What you heard?
I heard that there are a couple of diamonds joining.
I heard there are a couple of diamonds that are going to go.
Yes.
Should
we tell them who they are?
I'm laughing because our new partner, Paul, that everybody met he's on in the Zoom. He's like, these prices are Australian dollars, not US dollars. So it's even cheaper than it looks.
Oh, that's true.
That's right. We need to start putting stuff like that on slides.
Oh yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Hey, Paul.
What's
Good
up,
to see you, brother.
So we have a couple of our diamonds who have joined the tour.
Yeah. So Luis Ventura,
LV,
Louis Vuitton, and then we got Darrin Gibson, who's coming up next.
Yes. So this tour just got spicier. So I'm just gonna tell you guys,
oh man.
Hey, this is all natural. No coffee, no green drink, no nothing. Why? Because everything's packed up. This is straight water.
Right. All right. Hey, and where do you get the tickets for this event? Iboomerangevents.com. Iboomerangevents.com. Good stuff. All right. Rock and roll. Let's do this.
Yes.
Okay. Man. So
events.
Can I play the video?
Please.
I want to play the video. I want to play the video again.
I like the video.
Such a good video. Such a good video.
Someone's covering it though. Okay,
No, I got it.
A person with strong belief and great work ethic can't be stopped. They won't be stopped.
You know when you made the decision to go diamond. You can feel it before it happens.
this brotherhood and sisterhood is absolutely awesome, you know, because it's golden ticket. You don't understand what I mean, a golden ticket by now. You will understand once you're here.
I'm still here.
stuff.
You know what? I meant to tell you this. I maybe you were there when we had this conversation with Holton earlier this week, but just it's totally off topic. I figure Samogia could take us off topic. I'm going to do too. But let's not forget. I want to do a training on protecting yourself in this cyber digital environment that we're in. Okay. So let's just put that on the thing, you know, things that people can do to protect themselves. But that said, I love that video. It's so exciting. You know, our events are amazing. Our events are, you know, for anybody who's been to our events, you know that when we start promoting an event, we're not hyping because we always deliver. Mm-hmm. You're going to go to this event and you are really going to learn something. You are going to have a breakthrough. I can guarantee it. You're going to learn something that's going to be a difference maker in your business, in your life, in your relationships with other people. Something is going to happen to you at one of our events. Just ask anybody who's been to an event. So for those of you who've been here, I know you're at a place where you never question, should you be at an event? The price, whatever you already know the price is never enough, right? For those of you who are new, if you don't know, you better ask somebody about being at these events. Go Diamond is exactly that. The theme and the intent of this event is to help you to go diamond. And diamond means something different here at Ibüümerang than any place else. Just ask Diamond Tommy Johnson, right? Tommy was a diamond in another company, 7-figure earner, another company. And he will tell you, he and his wife, Lindsay, will tell you they've never experienced a culture like what we have here under the leadership of Holton Bugs. And so diamond doesn't just mean that you've done 200,000 points in volume. Diamond doesn't just mean that you've now entered a 5-figure a month earning club, disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Diamond means that you are actually in the club, right? I don't know if you guys are familiar with the concept of a speakeasy, right? Maybe the Americans know it. Anybody in the chat, if you know what a speakeasy is, say that in the chat. Right, yes. Vivian says she knows what it is. Andy knows what it is. Yvette knows what it is. Now, I'll tell you guys what a speakeasy is. A speakeasy it's a concept of that came about during the time that drinking alcohol was prohibited in America. There was a time where it was outlawed. And so what they would do is they would take a normal business like a dry cleaners or a bakery or a toy store, and there would be a secret door, and you would go through the secret door. Like sometimes, like if it was the bakery, you'd go through like the freezer, and there would be a door in the back of the freezer, and you go through that door and you're in a bar and people are partying and having a great time and drinking alcohol, hiding from whatever, right? And so this concept now, the speakeasy, is fun because it's kind of like a hidden restaurant, right? It's a hidden club. Well, here's what happens when you go diamond in Ibüümerang. We show you the secret door. You now are in the club. Jackie, I see you in the chat. Are we right? We show you the secret door. LV, you're out there. Are we right? Absolutely. We show you the secret door. Tommy, I see you out there. Are we right? Absolutely. And what's behind that secret door? Education on not being rich, on being wealthy, opportunities, etc. Okay. Membership, that's right, Dr. Latrice, membership has its privileges. We're not going to talk about what's behind the door in detail, but I'm going to tell you right now, you want to go diamond. You want to go diamond, not just for the diamond income, but for what you will now have the opportunity to get exposed to. And guess what we're going to be teaching in Prague at Go Diamond Limitless? How to go diamond. So what do? Get to Prague. Get to Prague, Czech Republic, July 30 and 31. We're on the early bird tickets because the super early bird tickets went like that. There's only a handful of early bird tickets left, and they're about to expire. There's a limited amount, and there is timing at play here. So $399 is about to become $499. So if you're sitting there just kind of fiddling around, trying to figure out if you're going to go, you don't want to do that. Buy your ticket, okay? And hey, on top of that, you get to go to Prague, one of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Yeah.
So I want to challenge you guys, go diamond, make your decision, be there, and come learn how you can get to the secret door.
Yeah. You know, here's the one thing that I heard Mikhail Smekow say. He said, it's the golden ticket. And it really is. It really is the golden ticket. Now, that price, $399, includes the celebration party on Sunday night. Now, you know, you have witnessed, you have been to our parties. How big are our parties? How elegant are our parties? How off the hook are our parties?
You know why? We have a secret weapon. Co-founder, Earlene Buggs.
Ladybugs. She is awesome. She doesn't spare any expense. As a matter of fact, Mr. Buggs has to reel her back in sometimes. Yeah, yep. Nina Marie says, Mark said off the hook. Yeah.
Yvette Turner said elegance on steroids.
Yes. Yes. So these parties, you know what they are. You've been there. You've been a part of them. And this one is going to be no different. Now, typically we sell our celebration party tickets separately. This is included in the price.
That's right.
So here's my bet. This ticket right here would be $200 if Mrs. Buggs has her way. So $200, and then the party would be another $200. So
that's right.
It's $400.
Right.
$399.
All together. It's all combined.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's all combined. So
come on, guys, you want to go?
Yeah.
You want to go diamond? Luis Ventura, Diamond Luis Ventura just put in the chat. He just spent the last couple of days with Mr. Buggs. He showed us the future, and it looks very bright and very wealthy. Disclaimer alert, of course, for those who are, everybody's got to do what they got to do. But Diamond Luis Ventura has done the work. Yeah, he's got the access. He's been showing the secret door. He's telling you he's telling you that what's on the other side of that door is worth going diamond for. So we encourage you guys.
Good stuff. Now,
Limitless. See you in Prague.
Do not wait. Do not wait to get your tickets. $399. It's going up to $499. Now, you got your ticket, right? Who's got their ticket? Who has their ticket? Put it in the chat. I've got my ticket. Yep. All these people have their tickets, right? Okay. Does your team have their ticket? Because the one with the biggest group in Prague is guaranteed to go diamond. The one with the biggest group in Prague is guaranteed to go diamond. All right. Diana Hardy's got her ticket. Tommy Johnson has his ticket. Tammy Clayton, they have their tickets. Flory Fernandez has her ticket.
Off in Prague.
Yep. Good stuff. All right. Have we hit this hard enough?
Yeah.
I just can't express how much Corrales and DNL, We, obviously. That's funny. Oh, geez.
Corrali says Puerto Rico in Prague.
Yeah.
That's right. We have the
Yes.
PRIB. We're going to have the PRIB.
Yep. Hey, and Vet Turner says plane and hotel too.
There you go.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, cool.
Right on. All right. Here we go.
It's that time.
Blue Diamond, Mr. Darrin Gibson. Come join us on Top Gun Spotlight. I cannot say enough about this man. He is incredible. He is up every day before dawn. I see his story every day. He's up at 4 a.m. getting ready for the day. What are you doing, man? How's it going? Oh,
Nope. Is he frozen?
yep, he's frozen.
Okay. And maybe let's stop sharing the,
All right.
let's see. Oh yeah, Darrin, you're frozen. Okay. You know what? Maybe you want to keep sharing until he gets unfrozen.
Okay.
I don't know.
He is focused. That's
Very frozen. And maybe I don't know if he knows he's frozen. Let's message him, Darrin.
Yeah, there he goes. He's gonna come back on.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Good stuff, man. So again, Mr. Darrin Gibson, his team is on fire. His team is on fire. He's got Desi Labova, and he's got Jake Parton. He's got Tierra Edwards. He's got lots and lots of people and Marianne Schutz. No pressure, Marianne, but when are you going diamond? No pressure, Tierra. When are you going diamond?
All right. It's
Yeah.
coming. It's about to happen.
Yeah. Yep. Frazier. Yeah.
It's going down.
The artwork animation is pretty cool. They captured the diamond so well. Thank you, Diana.
All right.
Yes. So here we go. Look at this. Sylvie Legault says, I'm so happy non-vax Canadian can fly out of the country starting today.
Fantastic.
That is
Sylvie.
awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Good stuff.
Totally
So get
love
your
that.
ticket, Sylvia. Unless you already have it.
Yes.
Okay, so
We have details for the hotel. Maria Magana, do we have details for the hotel? Yes, Maria. We've been actually emailing out the details, right, Mark?
Yes, absolutely.
So this is
100%. Check your email.
Hilton Prague, not the old Hilton Prague, because there is an old Hilton Prague, but there is a Hilton Prague. And we have a link out there. Is the link still good?
Yes, the link's still good.
Where you can get a great rate that includes breakfast. And other than that, if you want to use your iGo and find a different hotel, you can absolutely do that. But that's the hotel for the event, and we're just excited. We've been having our planning meetings, and it's going to be a fabulous event.
Cool. Hey, Galen Maka, Tonga team in Prague.
Mm-hmm.
The Tongan team is going to be in Prague.
It's wonderful.
That is a flight.
So many countries are opening up, and now so many of our Ibüümerang family members have been able to come to see us at these events, and it's so exciting, you know.
Yes, yeah. That Renu Sharma asked, does the $299 include the party as well? Yes, it does, because those were the early bird tickets, super early bird tickets, and those include the party as well. Viola Hall, check this out. Viola Hall. I haven't seen her at events here because she just had a baby, so you know that's cool. But she says she's got her hotel flight ticket.
Nice.
I can't wait to see you, Viola.
Yeah, that's so wonderful. Fantastic. That's gonna be great.
That is
And
awesome.
then you know, like somebody put in chat here, you can come back into the United States without a
Yep.
a vaccination.
Good
So that's
stuff.
cool. Yeah.
Esther Granum has her ticket. Yeah, we haven't seen her in a while either. Yep. So
Aster, we're bringing the party to you, Diamond, Aster Granum. Right? I mean, just think that's super cool. Your continent, just a hop, skip, and a jump.
Carolyn Johnson has her ticket. Nice.
Yes. All right. So you know what? Here's maybe we can do this. I know we have our team members moderating.
Mhm. There we go.
Let's get somebody, May, Isabel, let's put the hotel link in the chats on both Facebook and Zoom, because people are asking for it. It's in your email, but we're going to put it in the chat for you.
What's up, Mr. Gibson?
Am I back? Am I good now?
Yes, you are.
There you go.
I don't know. I guess the Zoom don't want this fire I'm about to give them. I don't know what.
Yeah, nice, excellent, good
The
stuff.
Zoom
Man.
gods don't like the competition, bro.
I don't know what happened. It just as soon as you pulled me up, it cut me off. I have no clue what happened. It's okay.
All right, I love that shirt. I love that shirt.
Yeah, somebody gave this to me in Dubai. I saw him wearing it, and he's in. I don't know who he is. He's in Ibüümerang.
Yeah,
and he's sitting to me. So I like it. Yeah.
Stuff. Hey, and I like that cap. You got that EX8 cap?
Yeah,
Nice.
some company called iBoom. I don't know. You know, they just made it to me too.
Awesome.
Good stuff, man. So we're gonna let you go,
Well,
bro.
hey, we've been waiting for you, so we're gonna get out of your way and let you do your thing. I know you're gonna encourage the people today, so thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well, I want to first give a huge shout out to MK and T Gray. They make this business fun, attractive, and it's just awesome. So thanks to all that you guys do, and obviously Mr. and Mrs. Bugs. I want to give a huge shout out to them for making my life, my family's life, my iBoom family's life 10 times simpler, and they just blessed us tremendously. So put some fire emojis in the chat for Mr. and Mrs. Hilton Bugs if you're watching. And obviously shout out to all the diamonds, my brothers and sisters, the diamonds, the blues, the blacks, the browns, whatever diamonds we got. Shout out to all of them. Because I was hearing T Gray and MK talk about systems, and I know a lot of the diamonds, they stay up late and wake up early just to create a system for you all to really prosper in a big way. So shout out to all you guys. You know, I had all these slides together that I was going to do. I haven't been on flight school in a while. And I had a bunch of slides I was going to do. And as I was working out this morning, something hit me. I was listening to, I believe his name is Steve Pierce, and he was interviewing Mr. Holton Bugs, and he was just talking about exposure. He was talking about limited beliefs and etc. Then everything I wanted to talk about just went right out the window. And I said, you know what, let's just let go and let God and just give them some good nuggets of some things that I've written out. I asked Mark, I said, hey, what would you like me to talk about? And he said, just having an unlimited mindset to get you to the place where you want to be. If your goal is diamond or above, just give me a D in the chat if you're going for it. I know we got a lot of people on the line. We got over close to 400 some people on live and also in Zoom. Just put a D in the chat if that's your goal of what you're wanting to accomplish. I went to the gym and I had to go to this other gym that I haven't been to, and it's probably been a few years before the pandemic. And I was there because I had to speak here, and the gym I normally go to, LA Fitness, on weekends it opens up at 8, so I couldn't get my workout in before joining flight school. So I went to another place called Lifetime, and I seen this machine, right? I seen the machine, and I thought to myself, because you guys know I'm a runner. I love to run. I played ball. I played basketball. It's something that I just like to do. It clears my mindset. But we tend to go to gyms, and we tend to work on different machines, and we tend to work on body muscles that make us feel comfortable. We tend to work out a muscle that gives us the least amount of pain, or what we're really comfortable working with. And when I saw this machine, there was this machine for calf muscles. I'm like, I get jealous of Mr. Hope and Buzz because he just got these calf muscles. I'm like, how the heck did you do? But he was a wrestler and he played football and etc. So I got the typical, basketball calf muscles. And when I saw this machine, I'm like, yes, I'm going to make sure I'm a bulk up when it comes to my calves. And I quickly started thinking of how the mindset I had when I saw the machine inside the gym and said, I'm going to do this. And I looked down and I said, I'm still in the same place where I was when I said that. And I thought about the business model that we have, and we got started in this business, and we all got excited about Ibüümerang, and here it is. We saw, I never forget last year when we first looked at the company in Mazatlan. I forget what the title of the event was called, but Mazatlan. And I came there with a couple of my leaders, and they all got excited, and they're saying, hey, man, this company's so easy. I mean, we could just throw out boomerangs and win. Everyone's going to tell us yes. No one's going to tell us no. Who's been there before? Just put yes in the chat if you guys agree with me. You saw this company and you saw how simple it was. I'm just going to throw out a boomerang and it's going to come back to me, and the company's going to do all the work for me, and I'm going to go diamond in 2 weeks. No, and then you realize that's not the case. You realize that it's not the equipment that's going to get you there. It's going to be your mindset. When I looked at the machine today and I looked at me and I said, the machine wasn't going to get me there. It was going to be me to get me there. Didn't matter the system, didn't matter the business, didn't matter anything. And that's why I always say most people want change, but they don't want to be changed. If you don't be changed, when we're talking about limitless, if you don't be changed in the mindset, if you don't expose yourself in new things, then you'll never grow into a new thing. You'll never grow into a new person. The system by itself, it will do its work. Systems work, people don't. You have to work the system, but it's not just the system that's going to do it for you. It's going to be the mindset. It's going to be the mindset of you shifting things. And that's why I'm really big on environment. When I asked Mark, what should I talk about? He was talking about just how are your groups going to have a limitless business? How can you take that lid? That's what John Maxwell calls it, the law of the lid. You can't grow your income bigger than where your mindset is. Meaning you can't get a 7-8 figure skill set if you got a 2-figure mindset. That's why I'm so big on mindset. That's why I never teach my group skills. I never teach my group on how-tos. I teach my group on what to think, how to think, not how to build it, but how to think. Because empty plates can't feed hungry people. What you need to do is you got to widen up your plate so that you can have more food on your plate. The problem is you're trying to attract a diamond, but you're thinking like a sapphire. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. I come too fast. So I know we got different groups on the line. And is it okay if Frank comes out? I always ask the question because I know I got some other diamond groups on here, and my team knows. Just put Frank in the chat if that's okay, because I don't want to get any diamond in trouble. Is that okay? Okay, I'm gonna talk because we're all a team, right? All teams are groups, but not all groups are teams. And we're all chasing this thing called freedom. We all have the same jerseys on, and we're all playing in the same game called freedom. Some is winning, some is not, but it's up to you for you to win. It's up to you. There's a good quote that comes to mind. If it's to be, it's up to me. If it's to be, it's up to me. Meaning if I have the mindset of where I want to be, of what I want to do, you'll win in any environment. You hear Tommy where they said, hey, Tommy was a diamond in this company. And then he joined this company, and then he went diamond in this company. It's not because it's the mindset. Once you change your self-image of the way that you think and the way that you see yourself, then you'll change the way you build your business. I'm really big on exposure. Exposure, I believe, when it comes to taking the lid off of where you are and raising that lid to a higher standard of living, it's all about exposure. When you look at my life when I was, 2014, when I'm traveling all around the world, going to different events, going to different seminars, I've never missed one event in the last 8 years of me building this business, ever. Never missed it, ever. I never missed one event because I knew if I missed one, I might miss two. I might miss three. I might start setting up that behavior pattern of me getting lazy on my goals. So when I hear all these six-figure earners, seven-figure earners, some of them eight-figure earners, that all of them are at the events, I wanted to get close to the fire. I don't see how people miss events. I don't see why we have to promote events. Why do we have to promote events for you to come to something, for you to become successful? When I heard about Australia, and I had a big group in Australia, my previous company, and I haven't been out there probably since 2017, 18. I'm really fired up to go back out there. But it wasn't just the event that I was so fired up being around. I'm still fired up being around the leaders to learn something from them. You guys know one of my favorite quotes is, what you see every day is what you'll be every day. What you tune into is what you turn into. What's entertaining you now is training you now. And I got to tune in to somebody that has proven results that I want to get to. Every event, I never forget my first event, Bob Proctor, 2014, Science of Getting Rich. I'm in the very back corner, and I'm the only young guy in the very back corner just listening in to this seminar. And I'm watching all these successful individuals, and the environment made me feel like I was rich, even though I was broke. That's what environment does. Environment makes you feel something you're not yet. Environment makes you feel something, and you feel like you got the income because you're around those individuals that's doing what you want to do. Environment makes recruiting easy. Environment makes earning seven figures easy. Environment makes all things what you thought was impossible possible. But environment can also make earning just $100,000 a year look so hard. Environment can make you think you can't make it. Environment can make an eagle that is inside of you act like a chicken. And here it is, when I got around those eagles, as Mr. Holton Bugs talks about, and I'm listening, and here it is, my bank account probably had three, I don't know what it was, it didn't matter. I was focusing on what they had, and I was buying into their beliefs until I can own my own. See, when you first start your business, when you first get into entrepreneurship, when you first get into changing lives, when you first get into changing skeptics to believers and believers into achievers, when you first get into changing strangers into friends and friends into family, first you got to borrow somebody else's belief. I had to borrow for a long time my mentor's belief for a long time. Had to borrow their belief because I didn't own any of it. I had no belief yet because I was programmed a different way than they were. I was programmed a certain way based on my old environment. I was programmed to think a certain way. And when I started to watch the things that they were doing, I was realizing, write this down, hopefully you're taking notes, that success is not difficult, it's just different. Success is not difficult, it's just different. It's just different. You have to do something different for you to get a different result, but you can't just want change, you got to want to be changed. When I first got started, I was into personal development. I was so much into it because I was part of the BBD club, broke, busted, disgusted. And here it is. I'm just broke, busted, disgusted. And I got into personal growth, and I thought I had the secrets to success. And I'm like, wow, I'm about to really change the course of my life. I kept going back to seminars, kept going to events. I went to every single one of them, every single one of them. And it was I never looked at the price. I thought it was more expensive when I didn't go. It's more expensive when you don't show up. It's extremely expensive. Why? Because ignorance is expensive. There's nothing in this world that is expensive except for ignorance. Ignorance will keep you going backwards. Ignorance will keep you missing opportunities because most people don't say no to opportunities because they don't want one. They say no to opportunities because they're not aware of what one looks like. You hear Mark and and T Gray talk about NFTs. And here it is. I'll never forget the environment when I first heard about NFTs, the environment of me being around Mr. Holton Buggs and his mindset and the way that he thinks. And he's like, get into this NFT deal. I didn't know what the F or the N, the F, the T. I had no clue what any of that stuff meant. But here it is. I'm leaning not on my own understanding. I'm buying into his belief because he knows something I don't know. Environment gets you rich. Where you're not analysis paralysis, you're buying into what your leaders, what your diamond, what your blue, what your black, what any diamond is, what that's qualified. That's qualified. I was just doing a call for somebody and they called me and they said, Darrin, man, my group is getting mad at me because I'm over pushing them. What would you do in this situation? I said, you're not qualified to push the way that the diamonds are pushing people. You said, Frank, I got to be honest with you. They're not looking at you as the way they look at someone else because you haven't yet qualified. You have to chase the business. You got to chase. Before you direct, you got to chase. Did a call with Mr. Holton Buggs. He said, you got to get good at walking and chewing bubblegum at the same time, meaning you got to get good at chasing what you're going after. And after you get a group that is now qualified you to mentor them, now you got to drive them. Now you have to drive them for them to do the things that they want to do. But in the beginning, if you want to do what the diamonds do, you first have to do what they did. Stop looking at the do. Look at what they did. Look at the mindset that they had. The reason why they're getting different results from where they're at from where you want to be is because the level of ways that they're thinking. They're thinking on a whole new frequency. Same business, same comp plan, same products, same discounts, same incentives, same everything, but it's a different mindset. It's a different mindset. It's a way different mindset. The reason why some of you are stuck is because you hang around with stuck people. The reason why I grew so fast, and I hear this, I'm in an environment that was so fast. I mean, it was like I was they threw me on the highway with cars just driving, and all these opportunities are passing my way. And a lot of people don't know this, but I joined one thing, and everything my mentor told me to get into, I got in network marketing, got into this, got into that. Some of the programs I was getting to, 16,000, 15,000, whatever it is, didn't do anything with some of the opportunities. Why? Because I was getting away from network marketing because it was a little bit too hard for me at the time. It's too hard for me. Didn't have influence. Didn't have the confidence. Didn't want to raise the level of the cap that I had when it came to my limits. Couldn't raise it up. I was looking for what was easy. I was hearing success stories of people doing $1 million a month. I was hearing success stories of people doing $1 million a week. And I want to get into that because of their success story. I was chasing what was easy. And when you chase what's easy, you'll lose a lot of money. When you chase what's easy and you neglect you just going from you just learning you and you understanding you and you seeing what you're good at, you seeing what you're not good at. When you see a lot of you on the line right now, you all are chasing what's easy. You're not building this because this over here is easy. This over here is way easy, Darrin. I'm going to do this because we don't even have to do much. I'm not going to do this because this right here is easy. Where you're making it easy for me because I don't chase what's easy. Do what's hard, and then your life will be easy. If you do what's easy, then your life will be hard. And here it is when I realized that I was chasing what was easy. And I say, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, it starts with what that Mark and T. Gray said all the time. It starts with the man and woman in the mirror. It starts with the man and woman in the mirror. And here it is. My mentor told me, he said, you need to stop this, focus on one thing, focus on this. I read something with my group all the time. I have it right here. I was reading it early this morning, and it says, your imagination is able to do all that you ask for in proportion to the degree of your attention, to the degree. What type of degree do you have when it comes to your attention? What type of degree do you have? Are you all over the place, or are you just doing this and check? You can't chase 10 rabbits at one time. It's like herding a bunch of cats. Try to herd a bunch of cats. And here it is. He said, focus on this, build this thing. And that was the most challenging thing I ever done in my life, but it was the most rewarding thing. I got good. I learned how to present. I started watching people how to present. Write this stuff down. I'm just telling you what you need to be doing. I learned how, I'm watching. I knew Holton before he knew me. I'm studying this guy since 2014. I'm watching how he presents. I'm taking notes and watching how he presents. I'm recording him. I heard he got a pillow with a speaker in it. I got on Amazon, got a pillow with a speaker in it. And I listened to him presenting. I'm watching my mentor, Bob Proctor, the way he did it. I was around him almost, we were around each other all the time. And here it is. I'm watching how he shares stories, success stories. And I said, I got to get some success stories in my group. I got to learn how to be confident like Mr. Holton, but I got to learn how to share success stories. I need some stories. I don't need facts, because facts change. Facts always changes. And a lot of you on the line, you try to go into the facts and figures. No, I share stories. Stories. We're in a grow-a-thon right now. I just told somebody I'm doing a Europe tour next week. I'll be out in Denmark, one place, for Marianne. Marianne is really, she's this close from going diamond. You'll see her reach diamond this month. And somebody in her group was asking for my mentorship. I said, listen, you go Sapphire before Sunday, and I'll work with you and your group. I have a dinner with you and your group. She just texted me 5 minutes ago and said, Sapphire just got in the bag. Her name's Philippia. Sapphire is now in the bag. It's now in the bag. Success stories. Success stories make you more attractive. Success stories make your team more attractive. Success stories make your systems more attractive. I started studying John when I was mentored by him, and taking all his quotes and saying, oh, he's saying quotes to get people to think, wow, I need to learn something. I got to get good at what I'm not good at. Having a limitless mindset is, I got to keep the main thing, and I got to get good. I have to get good. I have to. You're not going to get to a diamond rank or blue, black, Prezi, crown. Doesn't matter what you're going for. You're not going to get there with old way of thinking. I told Ote, I told his group, I say, you're trying to push a team that is thinking 2 figures, and you're trying to push them to 7. It ain't gonna happen. You need new people. Your team's watching you. You need to run. You can't teach a cat how to bark. Leave the cats for cats. Go to the dogs and work with the dogs. You have to identify, and you have to go out there and say, I got to do it. Stop managing the group. Your group's watching you, and the group's you're watching each other and seeing who's going to do what. I don't watch my group. My group watches me. I run. Are you running? I run. Are you running? You heard Luis say, go diamond. We keep emphasizing it. Go diamond. You're wasting time. Go diamond. Your mind, your imagination is able to do all that you ask for in the proportion to the degree of your attention. What you focus on is what you bring about. As ye sow, so shall ye reap. What are you sowing in your business? Are you sowing anything in your business? Are you well invested into your business? Are you well invested when it comes to you growing yourself? I just learned something, I think 2 months ago. I just learned something on the comp plan 2 months ago. Don't laugh at me because some of you guys are confused too. But here it is. I just learned something. I'm like, because I don't really study comp plan. I'll study me. The compensation plan it's going to do what I do. I grow me, I grow people, the people grow the business, and the income comes in. I'm not the analysis paralysis. Tell me how to do it. Tell me what I got to say. Tell me, somebody asked the question yesterday, Darrin, on the Q&A with the diamonds. What do you say to people? How do you talk to people? You've been talking since you were 2 to 3 years old. You know how to talk to people. You see what the paradigm does? It makes right look wrong, wrong look right. It blinds you from your success. No, go out there and fail. John Maxwell says it best. Go out there and fail forward. Go out there and fail. Limitless is people that are not scared to fail. They're not scared to invest. They're not scared to do the things what they're not ready to do. Limitless people do things before they're ready to do it. Before they're ready to do it. Every diamond has done something before they were ready to do it. Having a limitless mindset is you exposing yourself with a bigger environment, and those people are telling you to do certain things. Never forget when my mentor, Mrs. Proctor, she said, son, you got to talk for the millennials. You got to talk on these calls. And I think it was not Zoom at the time. I think it was maybe GoToMeetings or something like that. And here it is, or GoToWebinar. And I had to join them. And I'm like, I can't talk. Yeah, you can. Why? Because you're the top leader in the millennial, you got to speak. There was 19 people on the line, and I'm scared to speak in front of 19 people. But that mentor was pushing me when Holton Bug says, I got your back. When Mr. Bug says, I got your back. When your diamonds say, I got your back, that means you got to get your front. That means you walk in the door first. You take the walk first, and we got your back on the back end. You take the front end. Doesn't mean we're going to do the work for you. Doesn't mean that. Somebody just asked me today, and they're frustrated with somebody, and they told somebody on the line, hey, and they're on the line listening too. You said, Frank, I want to work with Darrin because he's a diamond, and you're not a diamond yet. I asked this person, how many people have they brought in the business? None. Then no, you can't go from 0 all the way up to the 100th floor. No, he may not be a diamond. He's an emerald, and you got to pass emerald to get the diamond. Do something. You don't qualify yet. Do something. Make noise, and then we'll call you. Do something first. Before I got close with Mr. Bob Proctor, I had to do something. Before I got close to Mr. Holton Bugs, I had to do something. I had to make noise. Not by my mouth, by my feet. I say it all the time. God said, leave footprints in the sand, not butt prints. Get off your behind and do something. It's not hard. Limitless, it's not hard. When you're around those diamonds, when you're around those individuals, they know something you don't know. Hey, go out and do this. I've been there before. Go out and do this. Don't question it. I believe Mr. Johnny says, do what your mentor tells you to do until it makes sense. Until it makes sense. The NFTs didn't make sense to you all, did it? Is it making sense now? Is it making dollars now? The PRIB didn't make sense to you. It didn't make sense at first, did it? Is it making sense now? Is it making dollars now? Is it doing what it's doing? Is it doing what our CEO said it was going to do? You have to first trust and believe in your mentor, and then you'll gain the belief over time. You'll gain the belief. That's how you go from limited to limitless. You gain the belief from what they're telling you to do, which doesn't make sense. A person that's earning $100,000 a year is not earning $100,000 a year because they want to. They're earning $100,000 a year because they're not aware of how to earn $100,000 a week. The person that's earning $100,000 a week and the person that's earning $100,000 a year, it's total different behavior patterns. It's total different mindsets. They know something you don't know. Is this making sense? I'm sorry if I went right into it. Is this making sense? When your mentor is directing you and saying, hey, do this, they're your parachute for when you jump off that plane. They're your parachute for when you jump off and you're scared to do something, and then you grow into it. And when the thing that you were scared of doing, it becomes fun to you. When Mrs. Proctor said, you got to speak, I didn't want to speak. I spoke and I thought I did terrible. Then I jumped off. Here it is. Didn't even matter how I felt, if I did terrible or good, didn't matter. I felt good because I did something I didn't like to do. I called her. I said, hey, can you get me on a call next time? And can I speak next time? You see the thing about limited beliefs, when you do the thing that you're not ready to do, and then right when you do it, you want to do it again. It's like you walking in that haunted house and everything scares you and everything scares you. You walk in that haunted house and everything scares you. And then right when you come out, you're laughing, you're excited. And then here it is, you want to go right back in that same haunted house, but you go in the second time, understanding and knowing the things is going to pop out of you. Investments. Speaking in front of people. Presenting. You know the next time of what's about to happen. And that haunted house gets bigger and bigger. At first, the haunted house is really small. And you get scared, and then you come out, you clap, high five, and that was so fun. Well, let's go back and do it again. And then here it is, when it jumps out of you again, you laugh, and I knew you were coming. See, diamonds know when there's obstacles coming because they've been through the obstacles. They've been through the obstacles. They're the helicopters hovering around the city. And you're driving in the vehicle and all you can see is the neighborhood, but your diamonds can see the whole city. They can see what's coming up next. Never question what they tell you to do. And most people don't do what the diamonds are telling them to do. They try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Put your own flavor on whatever they tell you to do, because I put my own flavor into it, but don't try to reinvent the wheel. Do exactly what they tell you to do. Every diamond has had a mentor, and they did exactly what that mentor told them to do. The Bible says, lean not on your own understanding, meaning lean not on your own consciousness. You don't know what you don't know. The good quote comes to mind. How do you escape from a prison when you don't know you're in one? In a prison and don't know you're in one. You have to first identify the prison that you're in. What's the prison? What are you scared to do? What are you scared to do? Is it talk to people? Here's the comp plan, what I found out, which every week we get paid on new people coming in. You know what I do? I look at my income, what I earn every week. Okay, I just earned that. Awesome. How can I extend it next week? How can I grow from this next week? This is where I'm at right here this week. Okay, Darrin, you got to grow. Let's keep growing and bringing more individuals in next week. I'm looking to see how I can grow myself, because if I know my numbers, I can grow my numbers. Now I just set up something called 30-day qualifiers. Just set it up for all new people that join the business that month. Just set it up. When they qualify for 30 days, they get booted out and then they get put into the chats. I don't want the new babies in the chats. I need the new babies for me to identify how many new people got in the business for my mindset, for them to change. And we give them a 30-day trial on building their belief up, building their mindsets up, giving them a tutor, telling them to get their calendars with Ibüüm, telling them, asking them what their goals are, seeing if they want to move fast or slow or not at all. 30 days. You guys hear systems, right? 30 days. Boot them out. Next month, got another group. 30 days. How many new people got in? 200? Okay, awesome. Let's try to get to let's try to get to 300 now next month. Let's do it's work. It's a step-by-step process. Step-by-step process, because I have a goal. I have a goal. I'm looking at this chat right now and I can't see it, but I'm looking down at my participants. I got a sticky note and I wrote and I drew the little people, whatever it is, on the participants. It got 10,000 people. I have no clue who's on the Zoom link right now because all I can see is 10,000 people. Limitless. When I get to 5K, it'll move up from 10,000. Limitless. 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 Do you see that? Or are you looking at your results? Limitless sees the future before the future comes. Limited sees the results. They just keep watching the results. They keep looking at the results. They keep talking about the results. And what you talk about, you bring about. You're hung by the tongue. Life or death is spoken by the power of the tongue, and you keep speaking negative and cursing negativity in your life. My group knows when they call me at 9 a.m., I know my mindset, because in my mind, in the morning at 4 a.m., like Mark just said, up early at 4 a.m., I realized how my mind thinks in the morning. I am sharp in the mornings. Love my mornings. You can't distract me from my mornings. I used to be able to study and all that stuff. Now, since Australia and UK, I got to do a lot of calls at 4 a.m. for them. But I'm up doing my stuff. I'm up sharpening my mindset before I get on with my day. I give myself some powerful, positive affirmations. I'm believing the lie that I keep telling myself until it becomes true. I look in one mirror and I look in one eye and look in the other eye. I tell myself a pack of lies until it becomes true. I become a habitual liar, but for the positive sake. And here it is, some of my negative Nancy's and Sour Steve people, they call me, hey, Darrin, can we talk? Is it negative or positive? It's negative. Okay, call me after 12 o'clock. I protect my mindset. And you know what happens? After 12 o'clock, they don't even reach out. You know why? They figured a way out how to finalize or finish or fix what they were going through. They just wanted to enjoy their drama. They just wanted to enjoy their drama, because some people can't have a good day unless they talk about their bad days. Some of you on the line right now, you call your friends, soon as something bad happens in the company, you right here. That's why some people's business doesn't grow. You know what I focus on? Oh, things like that are supposed to happen. Things like that's supposed to happen. You hear about so-and-so quitting? Yeah, things like that are supposed to happen. You hear about so-and-so leaving? Yeah, things are like that are supposed to happen. That means God's made room for you to take over. That means now you have more space for you to lead. Things like that is supposed to happen. Are you complaining or are you applauding? Things like that are supposed to happen. I look at every obstacle as a good obstacle, because it's taking me to the course of where I want to be. It's taking me to the course of where I want to be. And I don't look at one obstacle and stop at this obstacle and I keep talking about the obstacle. Why? Because limitless is always driving somewhere. Limited is always waiting somewhere. Waiting somewhere. Looking at everything, why they can't make it work. Limitless looks at how they can do things, becoming creative. I just told you some of my system, the new people every 30 days. Why? Because the environment that we're in, it's allowing some people going emerald, diamond, faster than their mindset's ready. That's what environment does. Environment either speeds up your process or it slows it down. It slows it down or speeds it up. For the people that's in the BBD club, Broke, Busted, Disgusted club, you didn't get a book on how to stay broke. You didn't write affirmations. I'm so happy and grateful now that today is a stressful day. You didn't write affirmations or speaking in your, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm sick, I'm unhealthy. No, you didn't have to do that. What did it for you? Environment. Environment did it. So law of polarity, hot, cold, high, low. If environment did it, guess what environment can do with success? It will speed up your process. It'll have you making more income faster than your mind's ready for it. You ever said that something was too bad to be true? I've had a lot of too good to be trues. And you know what I made it? I made my too good to be trues normal. I don't think anything's too good to be true. I think it's supposed to happen. I think it's normal. I think going diamond in 30 days should be normal. I told Mr. Hope and Bugs yesterday or 2 days ago, I said, I'm going to make diamond look like sapphire. I write it down every day. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am breaking a diamond every grow-a-thon. I am breaking a diamond every month. I am breaking a diamond. I am a diamond developer. Not I want to be diamond. You see the shift? You see when you take the focus off of you? You see the limitless? You see when you say I am a diamond, limited? You see when I have this X amount of diamonds, limitless? I look at the other diamonds, say, how many diamonds do they have? Okay, awesome. I want to multiply it by 10. I want to multiply it by 20 because no one's free unless everyone's free is what Jay-Z said. I'm going to multiply it limitless. Take yourself out the picture and put more people in. Get yourself out the frame and look at the picture and say, I'm so happy and grateful. ADD, I'm an awesome diamond developer. I'm a culture creator. I'm a system maker. Every person I touch turns into gold. I am an asset, not a liability in people's lives. I say this every day. Say it every day. I say it every day, effortlessly. I just say it every day. That's how you go from limited to limitless. Stop asking questions on where to find people. No, find the limitless. How do you talk to people? Find the limitless. How do you go diamond? And how they went diamond is totally different how everybody else went diamond. Everybody has their own unique way of how they went diamond. You know what it is? Everybody talks. Darrin, listen, man, you're awesome. You sound just like Bob Proctor. And here it is, man. You sound just like Mr. Hope and Buck. And what I'm gathering what everybody's saying is, I don't sound like any of them. Confidence sounds like confidence. It's confidence. Limitless has confidence in it. We don't sound alike. Confidence sounds alike. I'm not him, he's not me. I'm not her, she's not me. It's confidence. Confidence when you walk in a room, you can feel the confidence before someone speaks. That's limitless. You can feel the confidence before someone speaks. Have you ever walked in a room and you kind of glaze the room, and then here it is, confident people, whoop, and it stops on that in particular person, and they didn't even have to speak, but we can read the confidence. We can read it. Yeah, she looks yeah. You can see it. It's the aura. Bob called it the it factor. It's the magic. It's the magic about that person. Do you have the magic? That's what I wrote down. I'm happy and grateful. I got the magic. Every person wants to work with me. I got the magic. Limitless. When you go to events, your cap of limitation, it extends every single time. Your belief level gets bigger and bigger. Your mindset, your perception of things starts to change. Your self-image starts to shift. The value of the way that you value yourself Because if you look at your banking account, if you look at your income when it comes to iBüüM, when you look at what you're getting paid every week, when you look at what you're getting paid every month, it's called value. You're getting paid your value. You're getting paid your self-image of what your self-image will allow you to have. The weight that you have right now, the weight, if you're overweight, if you guys know the fellas, I was talking about this in DC, the fellas with the 2 abs and the hot dog bun at the bottom of it. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Right. You got the 2 abs with the hot dog bun, right? The value. I know some of you guys are, Darren's calling me out. The value, the way that you see yourself will dictate how you live in the life that you have, will dictate the world that you live in. For some of you can't get down to the weight size you want to get to because of the value, because of the self-image here, because of the kingdom, thine kingdom come, the kingdom. This is the kingdom, the value. The reason why some of you can't gain weight to where you want to be, the value, the self-image that you have. The reason why you can't go to diamond, the value, the self-image, the belief. The reason why I go to the gym and I see that machine and the machine can do everything to me, I just haven't done it yet. The value, the self-image. You raise your self-image, you grow into an opportunity. You don't go into an opportunity. You have to grow into one. You grow into one. Fall in love with the process of you building your value. Your value. That's why people can sign into your business and ask you to mentor them, and they'll pay you $100 grand, $200 grand because of you and your value that you give. That's why Mr. Holton Bugs can go different places. I'll give you XYZ because of the value. I was watching him today on YouTube, and you know, I'm going all the way down. I was trying to find this one of my favorite interviews that he did. Couldn't find it, but you know, just going down, just trying to hurry up to find it. And as I'm going down, I'm looking at Mr. Holton's his face and how young he was, and OG, and I'm looking at all the stuff, and I'm thinking, I wonder what goals he was setting at this picture here. I wonder what type of mindset he had at 30. I wonder what type of mindset he was thinking. I'm looking at his self. I'm trying to just tap into what type of self-image did he have? And some of you guys were blessed to be around him. But I'm tapping into that. How was you thinking? And how was it when I'm around Bob Proctor? I'm asking him questions. And when you were 32, what was you thinking? What goals were you setting? I'm trying to tap into the person he grew into and how he thinks now. And I'm looking at the process of him being around all those people. I saw one video and everybody's shaking his hand. He's walking the crowd and he looks so young. And I'm like, wow, none of these people, probably just 5% of them, are still with him. I wonder how many people he went through. I wonder how many people he had to go through. It's like cornfields where you can't see out there because the cornfields are so high, but you're going through the cornfields and you're running and you're running and you're running. You know that one day you'll get outside of the cornfields leading so many people, but you got to keep going through a wave of different people, not seeing where you're going, but trusting in faith. He's faithing it till he makes it, not faking it till he makes it, faithing it. That's why I said, don't try to do what we do what we did. Stop trying to look rich and start being rich. You got to keep doing, just walking through it, walking in the valleys of the shadows of death and going just through it and knowing and trusting, but you're building your business with the end goal in mind. The end goal is already done. The picture for 2022, I'm already in 2023. It's already done. I got 2 more grow-a-thons I'm doing. Already done. Already. What's about to happen this month, it was already done it was done in December when I went out to Miami to sit down with Mr. Holton Bugs. I drew it out. It was done. I expect my expector, because we don't get what we want, we get what we expect. I expect me to be here at the end of the year with this many diamonds. Regardless, Mr. Holton Bucks, thanks for blessing us with all these different buckets. But I need to make sure this is good and solid too. I'm not showing Mr. Holton Bugs. I'm not telling him thank you. I'm gonna show him a thanks. I'm not going to make him feel good. I'm going to make him look good with the baby of Ibüümerang and build it up to a $50 billion with a $50 billion business. But you can't do it with just one person, because one is too small of a number for greatness. You need to cast your vision out where people catch it. Limitless people are good at casting out visions and people catch it. I'm so scared to not go to an event because I got to catch a new vision of me. Every event, I'm catching something new. I can't be around the same people. I can't be around the same talkers that's been in my ears, because whoever has your ear has your life. I got to keep growing in networks. I look at my network and see if I'm growing. I look at what I'm doing and seeing if I'm growing. In my previous deal last year, I realized that I outgrew that tank, and I'm just trying. I felt like an eagle in a cage that had a gift that I couldn't use it. I couldn't use it. I was thinking too big, and I wanted to do bigger. But I'm that shark that's in the tank, and I'm looking at how everyone else is growing, and it's forcing me to think the same way. And here it is, I'm like that dead fish going with the flow, because only dead fish go with the flow. And I'm that little shark in the tank, and I'm just not growing because environment. In my group, some of the leaders, they thought they were winning. They were making a few thousand, disclaimer, by the way, few thousand a week, whatever it is. They were killing it. Jason Solomon, youngest leader, #1 in the company, in the age group. I mean, just killing it. And they thought they were winning. And I'm looking at everyone else. I'm around friends and I'm friends with a lot of the people. They were already at $1 million a month, some of them doing $1 million. And I'm like, wow, how can, I know I can do something. It's the environment. Soon as I got thrown into an ocean, here it is, the ocean, because what happens with sharks is they get thrown into an ocean, and that shark will grow to as big as it could get. Why? I started reading up on why. The shark sees that sharks are eating more. They start eating more. The environment's bigger. They start seeing bigger sharks. And they're looking at them, and here it is, what they see is what they be, and they start doing what they do, because your leaders or your group will not do what you say, they do what you do. Your children, your kids, your babies in your business will do what you do, not what you say. Stop being a tell-off person. Be a show and tell person. Stop telling and never showing. You have to show and tell. You have to be the one to do it first. You have to. And here it is, I'm around. Now the shark's getting bigger. And I'm looking Mr. Holton Bugs. I'm watching even Johnny. I'm watching all these leaders. I'm watching Cesar. I'm watching all of them. I'm like, wow, yeah. This is the end. I can grow. Find an environment that you don't fit into. Find an environment that you can grow into, that forces you to think different, that forces you to do things different. You just heard Mark and T. Gray say, when you get into Ibüümerang, you're getting into a wealth of knowledge. You're getting into a wealth of wisdom. I never was an investor, ever. I made some great income at a young age. 23, I was making a lot of income. Never invested. I had a savings account. Soon as Mr. Holton bugs, he's like, hey, you got to have an investment account. Never thought about having an investment account. He's giving me nuggets on what I need to do. That's why I always say you're one nugget, you're one idea, you're one resource away, you're one person away from changing the course of your whole life in your business. You're one nugget, you're one person, you're one idea away. And whenever I hear about events, when I talk to Mr. Holden, I say, hey, you know, I got a group in Australia. Well, yeah, you need to come out. I need to go out there. I'm going to be out there. Why? Because I want to hear some nuggets. I want to keep expanding. I want to keep growing me. I don't want to just make money. I want to make me. I want to see how big I can get. I want to see the level of consciousness that I can develop. The level of thinking that I can gain. I'm a grower. If I'm not growing, I'm dying. I can't just make money and sit. I have to create something. I have to build something. I got to feel alive. I'm a builder. You have to become that. You have to become the builder that changes a lot of people's lives. Limitless means you're bringing a lot of people with you. If you haven't caught the juice, you need to be around the fire. If you want to get caught on fire, you got to get close to the fire pit. The more and more you get away from that fire pit, the colder you become and the colder you get. And here it is. Whenever people tell me, Darrin, I'm not going to the event, that tells me right there, time is ticking. Here it is. Time is ticking. Oh, yep, you're not going? Time's ticking. Time is ticking. They're on the way out. Yep, they're not investing into their baby. They're not building the skills. They're not investing into it. They're out. They're gone. I understand circumstances, but I understand what you want. Now, if you're not a diamond, I know some diamonds that they're very busy doing different things, but they made it to where they want to be. But if you're not here yet, you gotta always be there at all times, because time is ticking. As soon as someone joins your business, time's ticking. If you don't give them the resources, that's how you keep retention in your business. That's why I did the 30-day qualifiers, because the people outside, they don't know how to build their groups. Let me show them how to develop their teams. Let me show them how to get them programmed and ready for success, because my group moves fast. Success loves speed. I put pressure on them. Pressure to build the diamonds. My group moves fast. They need pressure. You need some type of pressure for you to move into the next dimension that you're trying to get to. You can't be casual on your way to your goals, or you'll lead into a casualty. You got to have pressure. My mentor putting me pressure, do the call. My mentor putting me pressure, you got to speak in front of people. My mentor doing me pressure, how much income did you make this week? All right, make this now next week. You got to do the pressure. We're not saying you're going to do 0 to 200 in one day, but you can start off with 1. You can start off with 2. You can start stepping up the stairs and stop staring at the steps. You got to have someone pushing you. Pressure. You may not like it, but you'll love the results. You're not supposed to like it. You're not supposed to like it. People, they think mentorship is cute. Hey, listen, man, so-and-so mentors me. He's so nice. No, that's a therapist. Mentors are not therapists. Mentors are, what do you want? I'm going to show you how to get it. But it's going to be hard. I don't go to the gym and say, I can't wait to just beat up my body and it's going to feel so good. No, I don't know. It's painful. You make ugly faces. You're breathing hard. You're drenched out. You're sweating. You got to have that mentor that puts you underneath some type of pressure. Get out of the environment that you're in that's comfortable and get into an environment that somebody is drying you up. They're doing what they need to do to push you into the level of leadership that you desire to be. Get out the environment. It's like you being in a sauna and you're sweating and you bring a towel with you and then you keep wiping the sweat off your body, but you're still in the sauna. You're going to sweat again. You're in the environment. Get out the sauna of that environment. Get into a new one because time is ticking. Luis just said it. Time is ticking when it comes to you going diamond. Why? Because opportunities are like fish. They can slip in between your hands. You got to grab them fast. And opportunities are never lost. Somebody else always takes it. Always. Opportunities are never lost. Somebody else always takes it. I'm so ticked off. I didn't go blue diamond my first month in May last year. You know why? Because I knew that opportunities was getting away from me. I knew it. I could have started where they started. Here, I'm so ticked off that I didn't do diamond. You should have that mindset. I'm so ticked off I didn't do black in April. Why? Because I know opportunities are being. See, limitless people, successful people feel like they don't have time to waste. If you're comfortable, that's a dangerous place to be in. I'm not saying you don't be happy where you are, but don't be comfortable where you are. Don't have that alligator mentality where you have one win and you get excited and you eat like an alligator. You know what they say about alligators? They can chop you up. They can hear one bite. Wow, they'll just kill you, but they'll give you the death roll and you're gone. But here it is. Once that alligator eats one time, you can go to the alligator. You can smack it in the head. You can pick it up. You can throw it. Why? Because it's now paralyzed. It's satisfied. It's satisfied. Are you satisfied with one win? Are you leading off of a goal you did 5 years ago and you're still talking about it now? Are you comfortable where you are? No, I tell my group, hey, listen, April was an awesome thing. Let's put that to the side now on the shelf. And now we got our blinders on. It's like it never happened. Let's keep growing into where we want to be. Because that was never the goal. That was supposed to happen, but it was never the goal. Now let's move on to the next. Let's move on to the next page of the chapters. Let's move on to the next book to read. Let's move on to the next life or lifestyle that God wants you to have, that God desires you to have. I like the video of Mr. Holden Buzz. You guys need to watch it, talking about Limitless. And he said, I made the abnormal look normal. I write that in my gratitudes. I'm so happy and grateful now that I make abnormal make normal. But abnormal causes abnormal thinking. Abnormal thinking causes abnormal environments. Abnormal environments have abnormal people. I got to be around those abnormal thinking people. I got to get away from the stinking, thinking, scary Larry, sour Steve, negative Nancy individuals. I got to get around the positive Patties. I got to get around the individuals that are investing into themselves. I got to get around the people that are doing what I think is hard and they're making it look easy. Limitless. How dare you miss an event? How dare you? You're on your way. You're on your way. See ya. Bye. You're on your way out the door. Goals mean go out and live. You create a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. You stop feeding the flesh and start feeding the spirit. And here it is. You stop feeding the flesh, it will starve because of starvation. Stop looking at what you don't have. Look at what you're about to become, and you start leading there. You go to every event, you talk to every leader, but you got to qualify if you're going to talk to them. You have to qualify it. You got to show and tell. Don't even ask questions. Say, hey, listen, this is what I'm going to do, and I need you to be on the lookout for it. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to screenshot and send it to you when I'm get done with it. Not, hey, can we hang out? No, because leaders are protecting their minds too. Jim Rohn says, be guard in the mind. Paul says in the Bible, be guard in the mind. Here it is. You got to be guard in the mind. No, I can't. I can't sacrifice what I've built up over the years and be around the negative. No. Level up. Level up. I went from in the back corner of a Science of Getting Rich to now in the middle, because I'm in the very back. I don't want anybody to ask me a question because of my self-image. Don't talk to me. I don't want anybody to talk to me, because entrepreneurship starts off with solopreneur. You're by yourself a lot. You're by yourself. I asked Mr. Holton Bugs, and I said, listen, man, I feel a little lonely, man. I'm doing everything by myself. He said, you're supposed to. Eagles don't wake up and look for other eagles to fly with. Eagles wake up and they soar and they create opportunities for their team, for themselves, for their family. Eagles get up and they fly. They fly alone most of the time. Shifting my paradigm. Said, you know what, you're right. I'm gonna stop wanting to do all this stuff. I'm going to create a system. I'm going to create something, and I'm going to move a lot faster. I'm going to put my head down. You may not hear from me, but I'm put my head down. You're going to hear the noise that I make, though. You will hear the noise. You have to be the same way. You have to be the same way. You got to say, you know what? Listen, hey, leaders, let's come together. Let's do something together and create a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. And let's do something fun, and let's build it so big and so fast. Because success does love speed. It loves speed. You can't have any butts on your way to success. And a lot of you got some big butts. Y'all got some big butts, man, I'm telling you. Move that big butt out the way. Now, I'm not saying the 2 T's, I'm saying 1 T, all right? I know you guys thinking. I know you are, but Darrin, we got a promo. It takes 2 of us. No. I understand. It's move your big butt out the way. You have to create a new mindset. And it's difficult for you to create the new mindset when you're around the same stinking thinking. You have to be around new thinkings, because you think from your ideas. We think from our ideas. We don't look for what is really out there. It's what Holton Bugs said, what he said, Mr. Bugs, he said, hey, this is what we know. This is so good. This is what we know right here. This is our awareness. This is what our awareness is on. But here it is. Everything that we want is outside of our awareness. It's all out here. It's called limitless, meaning that this is limited. You can't marry the mission. You have to, or marry the method. You got to marry the mission. The mission is freedom. The mission is 50 billion. And so the mission is taking this company and changing more lives, having more customers, having more individuals that are having or living the freedom lifestyle that they want. But the method is going to have to change. This little method that worked for you 2 years ago, it ain't going to work this year. You have to keep renewing. You can't be conformed. You have to keep renewing. And what's working this year may not work next year. That's why you always keep growing. John Maxwell says, the more I know I don't know. Meaning there's new stratospheres out there. There's no end to what we can do, folks. Put yes in the chat if you guys believe that. There's no end to what we can do. If you go on my Instagram right now and go all the way down, I always talk about that one event I went to end this off. I always talk about that one event. And here it is. I drove all the way down, 33 hours, 33 hours with about 16 to 18 of us. Some people flew in, some people, but I took about 16 people. I bought this RV and we drove all the way down just to not go to the event. My upline didn't have the tickets, and he only had 2 or 3 of them. And I said, I'm not going to leave my people. We stayed in that hotel. We all packed that hotel up. We all was sleeping. And they said, how many people in the room? I said 2 or 3. And we're calling downstairs for 30 pillows. And they're like, why you need all these pillows? Well, so-and-so got a big head. I mean, we couldn't have that many people in that room. And here it is. Everybody's sleeping on the floor and etc. We're watching it on a laptop. and plugging it into a TV. And here it is. It was when they were doing recognition, and I walked over there, we ran over there, and I snuck in the back, and I kind of snuck in because everybody's walking out and I'm walking in. They couldn't see me. Snuck in there, and I'm going very back. Just go all the way down my Instagram. You'll see it. I'm in the very back, and I'm looking at people getting recognized. And my vision got clearer and clearer. My perception shifted. I caught the juice. And I took a picture and I said, I don't even remember what I said. It was 2014. I said, wow. And that terrified me to be on stage, but I said, I'm going to be on there. I'm going to change more lives. I saw average people that were building or having an above average mindset. I saw normal people. All the diamonds, they're normal. They just don't think normal. They don't think normal. We think outside the box. We don't even have a box. Limitless is not even having a box. But we don't just talk about it. We're not talkers. We're not kumbayayers. We're not Hakuna Matatas. You know, we leave that to the Lion King. We build what we say we're going to build. We do what we say we're going to do. We don't lie to ourselves. I do not lie to me. I respect me. I am extremely disciplined. Extremely disciplined. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Extremely disciplined. I don't ask questions how to talk to people. I say, how can I get the mindset? Because 95% is mindset and 5% is strategy. You'll get the strategy when you'll get the mindset. You got to change your perception. Stop trying to change your problems. When you change your perception, your problems are automatically wiped away. There's no such thing as bad days or good days. It's bad people or good people. God didn't make bad days. All his days are good. It's your perception that you perceive it as. Can you change your perception in the way that you look at this business? Can you change the perception of the way that you look at your life? Can you change your perception of the way you see yourself in your business? Because how you see things is how you'll seize things. You got to stop looking at diamonds and saying, wow, they're awesome. And start looking at yourself and say, I can do what they did. I will do what they did. I'll be up there with you. Hey, I got your back. I'm going to push you up while you pull me up. That's the name of the game. I'm going to push my person up so that I can get pulled up to the next person. That's the name of the game. I want you all to do something for me and maybe reach out to your diamonds. You can reach out to whoever it is. And I want you to tell us your goals. Tell us your goals. Now, don't just talk about them. Tell us what you're committed to do. We got a few more days left for our grow-a-thon. You may see a blue diamond, you for sure are going to see a black diamond. You're going to see some other ranks being broken. And every month it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Every month. That was the plan. Every month. Is your year done in your mind before the year comes? Do you have a goal of how many people you will have at Limitless? Do you have a goal of how many people you'll have in Australia with Mr. Johnny, with Mr. Home? Do you have a goal in mind? Because King Solomon says it best, without the vision, the people perish. If you don't have a vision, you'll perish. You have to every day keep fueling up that vision before it's too late. When it's too late, it's hard to bring someone else that's already dead and gone to make them come alive again. I don't drag dead bodies. And stop bringing your funerals to your weddings. Stop bringing the funeral of people that's buried their goals to the weddings of people that's marrying their goals. Don't bring the funeral to the wedding. Don't do it. I hope I brought value to you guys. I hope you guys are ready for what's about to happen. I know a lot of the diamonds, we know what's about to happen. We're so excited. The biggest thing is we do not want to get all this prosperity and we grow so fast, and you are growing so slow, and you could have started when we started. We want you all to be committed with us. Commitment means decisions already made, regardless of what happens on the outside circumstances. I don't care. Napoleon Hill says it best. I don't look at circumstances, I create them. You have to create your own economy within the body, within the spiritual being that we are. You have to create it, because anything's possible. And what you think is possible, there's more out there. We will never tap into our full potential. Never. But environment like the event that's coming up in Limitless, the event that's coming up in Australia, those create more belief, and your belief starts to get bigger and bigger. And when you start believing you can do bigger, you'll start doing weird stuff that becomes normal. Weird stuff like enrolling. Enrolling is the easiest thing you'll do. Enrolling is the easiest thing you ever do in this business. Anybody can enroll. Not many people can build them up, but anybody can enroll. You got to figure out what you're good at. Go to the event with the goal in mind that I'm going to change something. Text your leader and say how many leaders you're going to have at the event. Because like MK just said, he said, the more people that you have at the event, you are more than likely going diamond. I'm very competitive, not because I want to compete, but it's because I want to complete. I'm here to complete people, not just compete with people. I compete with me. I complete other people. But when I see the brothers, and I'm going to tell you right here, brothers, I know it's your city. I know it's your country. I know, man. I know. But I'm keeping track of my numbers too. I want more than the brothers. And that's going to be a big competition for me because they live there. But I don't care. I want more people there. And then the brothers, we already talked on the phone. We said, hey, man, let's have a friendly competition game. I said, let's do it. I said, I'm down for it. They play soccer or football, and I play bat. I said, let's make it happen. I said, let's do it together so we can build each other up. And I'm asking T, hey, how many people does the brothers got coming? Okay, all right. Let me go back to my leaders. Hey, we got to get more people. We got to get more people. It's a friendly thing. We're just having fun with it. Because success should be fun. Growth-a-thon should be challenging, but success should be fun. It shouldn't be all just, seriousness. No one wants to follow somebody that's always serious. Success should be fun. Have fun with what you're doing with your leaders, and bless the next person. I want you guys to text your leaders and tell them how many people you're bringing. I want you all to do something scary. If you haven't bought your ticket yet, do it now. It shouldn't even be scary. It's scary if you don't buy your ticket. Get your ticket now. Because if you don't get it today, you'll never get it. You know why? Paradigms always kick in. It always kicks in. Do it now. Do something before you're ready and watch what happens. Let's make 2022 the best year of our lives. We're right now in halftime. Let's make the next halfway, the next halftime better. I love you guys all. I want to thank all the leaders. I want to thank Mr. and Mrs. Hope Bugs, Mr. and Mrs. Bugs. I want to thank MK and T Gray. And I want to thank, more importantly, you. We got a lot of new people on the line. Buckle up because we got a big treat for you before the year's over. Love you guys. Thanks.
Oh my God, bro. Sensory overload happening over here.
Wow.
Man.
That was, man. How many notes did I take?
Bro,
Dude.
Writer's Trail. I'm sitting here thinking, I want to have what he had for breakfast, but I can see his chicken. He didn't have anything yet. Oh, by the way, I solved my problem, Darrin.
Yeah.
DoorDash is fast.
There's one thing. There's many things I wrote down, but there's one thing that stood out to me. Do what's hard so your life can be easy. Do what's hard so your life can be easy. And it's hard working out, but I love the result, and it takes discipline. And during the week, I can't eat what I want to eat, but it takes discipline. So it's doing the hard things so your life can be easy. And so, Darrin,
well, listen, discipline is hard. Discipline is challenging, and regret is challenging. You got to choose which one you want the challenge with.
That's it. Thank you again, man. I appreciate it. This has been just one of the. We just hit a stars party. We just achieved. We just achieved it. Yeah. So yeah, you know, and that's a testament to how much people have enjoyed this.
Right.
Yeah. The chat was lit on fire.
Absolutely. Hey guys, let's go ahead and take our picture.
Yeah.
Let's rock this Saturday. You guys ready? In 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Awesome. All right.
Awesome. Good stuff, man.
BDGG, thank you again. Appreciate you,
Thank
brother.
you. Love you guys all.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Appreciate it.
Love you, Ibüümerang family.
Right. All right.